Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. We're going to briefly be looking at the day one happenings of Marvel's Avengers. Now, Marvel's Avengers officially is going to be released on September the 4th, but for people who pre-ordered the much more exclusive or whatever you want to call them editions, you'll be getting the game 3 days early, so 72-hour early access. And the times and, the release windows have all been posted on Marvel's Avengers, blog via the Square Enix website. So for PlayStation 4, you're getting the game September 1st, and that's going to be rolling midnight, so as Xbox One players. You're also going to be getting a midnight release for that day. Stadia is getting a 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time release, and also PC is getting a 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time release. There's also all kinds of fun stuff, so you can look at, you can click the link here and it'll take you to where the other details about all of this stuff is. That's the first thing, when you can play the game. Now, if you bought the base game, September 4th is going to be when you're going to play it. A lot of people probably pre-ordered for the 72-hour early access. To be honest, I wouldn't really jump on that because that's mainly for people who really want to get into the game. But most importantly, I think it's more for content creators or for, huge fans, or for people who wanted to get those initial cosmetics and nameplates that came with it. Now, this is basically what you need to know. A full-length campaign is what you're going to be getting with all the narratives. You're going to get 6 heroes with up to 50+ skills to upgrade. You're going to also get gear and outfit packs to unlock, which is really nice. So meaning you're going to be playing for them. You're going to be getting about 80+ war zones or drop zones to play with your friends or AI. So if you're a solo player, you can run for these war zones and try to acquire things the rewards that they'll be giving. You're also going to be getting regular harm challenges and priority missions. Now, there is another video I want to do talking about vendors and talking about a lot of the new content that they're bringing on the day the game comes out, and some even later on. And this is going to actually come in there because these harm challenges, are there for you to be able to farm resources, complete activities, and then also get some of the really cool rewards that are being given out. Also, you're going to be getting later game mission types like hives and villain sectors. These are places where you can go and deal with villains that are in the game. They haven't said much. The only villain that we've seen is MODOK. And so I guess that's pretty much it. And then, 50 enemy types to master. In the beta, we only saw a limited number. So 50 enemy types to master. I don't think we saw up to 50 in the beta. But who knows? There might be more enemy types that look similar. They might have different, unique, surprises that can make us want to play. And then in the future, you're going to get new playable Avengers like Hawkeye, as well as new story content and regions, all at no additional cost. This is where this game stands out right now. They're giving future regions, future story content, and future Avengers for no cost. I think the trade-off is, the economics is, they're going to find a way to be able to monetize by selling cosmetics and all those other stuff. If you haven't watched my video kind of explaining what I think cosmetics will look like, I used an example from Mortal Kombat 11. Even though it's not the best example in the world, it's the best example extensively that I do know and have, experience with. And then in addition to all of the above, they wanted to arm you with other important information so you're ready to go on September 4th. And then they're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. There's also going to be a war table as well on September 1st. But one really big detail before I let you get out of this video is, if you don't have a Square Enix account, that's not the big deal, but get a Square Enix account. But it's this: there will be a day one patch at launch. It says a one-time internet activation and a day one patch. Those who purchase a physical copy of Marvel's Avengers will need to connect to the internet one time in order to download the game's day one patch. The patch is approximately 18 gigs in size. Those who purchase the game digitally will receive the patch along with the game's initial download. After the day one patch download is complete, an internet connection will not be required to play the game solo, although, as mentioned above, you'll need an internet activation connection to play online or co-op and to download post-launch content, including new heroes, new missions, and new regions for free. So this information is more extensive. You can go and look into it to be able to figure out what that looks like. I got the digital edition, so I'm not going to be worried. I think when we are able to preload, I don't know if we're able to preload or not. Right now I'm recording this video on the 30th of August. And so I'm not really in a hurry. If I find it on the PlayStation Store, that's fine. I'll tell you guys how you can find it, and I'll make another video regarding or concerning that. So stay tuned to the Video Game Fight School channel. I'm going to be bringing a lot more Avengers coverage. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing, consider hitting the like button. It really helps a lot. And I hope you guys enjoy Marvel's Avengers on release. I'm a DC fan, but I wish you guys enjoyment because I know you guys are wishing me that enjoyment come when Gotham Knights is released. So I'll be happy to engage in the game that, you know, Marvel fans are celebrating. And I hope you guys come over to the DC side when we get our release too. There's no time for Marvel versus DC anymore. This is just a time I feel like games fans can really enjoy what, you know, we have on the table. So I'll talk to you guys in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.